Yo, what up? How's everybody doing? I just had a little message I wanted to share with everyone, about semen retention, for those who are on this journey, who understand the things that goes on when you're on semen retention. This is for the chosen ones, not people on this red pill nonsense talking about those things. This is a biblical perspective on this journey and understanding the truth behind semen retention and what it's supposed to be used for and how to use it as a tool to better yourself and to get closer to God, and to understand that actually it is the default way that we were created to be. So really there should be no such thing as semen retention, but because of the fall of man, we have fallen into the sin of lust, and therefore now men just spill their seed on a regular basis every single day, multiple times throughout the day, all day, every day, and lusting after women, looking at websites and things of this nature, just constantly thinking lustful thoughts. When you're on this journey for a long streak of time, a long period of time, you're going to encounter many different scenarios, and you're going to have a lot of ups and downs, to be honest. You're going to have a lot of highs and lows, peaks and valleys, so to speak. There's going to be times where you're feeling really good, really energetic, high energy, and other times you're going to be feeling the complete opposite, very lethargic, very overwhelmed, very exhausted. You might even feel some stress, you might even feel weak, you might feel depression. These things come in waves, when you're on this journey. And if you can muscle through these things with the power of God, obviously, because you can't do it on your own, you're going to end up relapsing, or just, you're not going to make it because you're trying to do it in your own strength. So you got to stay on the path, stay on the journey by humbling yourself and understanding that you can only get far on this journey and fulfill your destiny and your purpose by the power of God, just like the Bible says. We can do nothing apart from Christ, but also it says we can do all things through Christ who gives us strength. So there's going to be times, again, you're going to be feeling charismatic, you're going to be feeling like you're in a good mood, you're going to be feeling strong, and then, you may go through periods of time where and it's different for everybody. It does not look the same for everybody. This is just a kind of general basis that I'm speaking of, that at some point you're likely to experience these things one way or another. But a lot of times, sometimes that's where people give up, and they seem like, oh, it's, it might feel like it has the opposite effect, of what you've been told that it's supposed to do for you. And that is really just your body trying to adjust to this new lifestyle. Essentially, it's trying to heal, and it's not used to this. You've been dysregulated for a long time due to exposing your brain to so many things that you're not supposed to, and treating your body in ways that you're not supposed to. So when you're not releasing your seed like that anymore, your body and your whole nervous system and your brain is kind of essentially going in shock. It's saying like, what's going on? I'm not used to this, having this. I don't know what to do with all this energy, this extra nutrients in my body. So your body's trying to process excuse me, everything that's going on within itself. And your brain kind of goes into a panic mode sometimes, and you think you're in danger, but you're really not. Your body's just actually healing, and you just need to let it do its thing. You just need to let your body heal, and your brain is trying to process everything, and your brain is also healing from all the damage that's been done to its central nervous system and things like that as well, and so this is something that not a lot of people would talk about. I haven't really heard anyone speak about it in this way, and I just want to help people understand the process that's going to happen when you're on this journey. And if you're new to it, or if you haven't done this before, it's not about anything else except other than being righteous and living for God. That's all it is. Fighting this battle against lust, this is a form of running away from lust, by pursuing God in this fashion. This is going to keep your mind focused, and you got to use that energy to focus on God, to put all of your might into God. And again, there's going to be ups and downs to where you feel like you got so much energy and you're not going to know what to do with it at times, and you're just going to feel like kind of crazy at times. You're going to feel like out of place. You're going to feel like you are kind of basically, how do I say, you're going to kind of feel like sometimes you just don't care, like you're going to go through these flat lines, they call them, and you're basically going to have like a low, it's going to feel like your libido is very low.